Okay, we'll be going with the read-only memory. So as we know, there are two types of memories, that is read-only memory and write-only memory. So in the case of random access memory, as we have seen, it does the two operations, that is read and write operations, whereas in this case it does only one operation, that is reading of a operation. So as you can see in the block diagram, we don't have any of the input lines, but we have input in terms of addresses. Addresses itself are the inputs, and we have a n outputs. So what is actually read only memory? It reads the memory. What is the meaning of reading of a memory? It takes the data outside the memory. So this is a block diagram. As you can say, it has 2 to the power of k addresses as the input and n as the outputs. What is this addresses? We'll be studying in this diagram now. Consider now the diagram. So in this is nothing but 32 into 8. This is nothing but 32 into 8 read only memory. So as you can see, what is the meaning of 32? We have 32 outputs and we have 32 inputs. That is what? If you notice here block diagram, we have 32. For example, if this is like 2 to the power of k into n, this is 32 into 8. So this is like, what is 32? This is 2 to the power of n into 8, 2 to the power of 5. So we'll be having total of 5 inputs and we'll be having 8 outputs, as you can see. So going to the initial configuration of that is read-only memory, as we have studied decoding circuits in the last topic, decoding diagram. Similarly, here also we are in the memory. If you consider this to be a memory, this complete to be a memory, here we are going to attach a decoding circuit. Now consider here we have a 32 output, that is 0 to 31, as you can see in the diagram. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. Rest they have kept here dot, that is it resembles 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on up till 28, 29, 30, 31. Since the decoder will be big, we have made it as short for our reference. Then we are having a total of 5 inputs, that is I0, I1, I2, I3, I4. As we know, decoder, it has 5 inputs. Based on the combination of an input, we'll be having the outputs. For example, think the input is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. If the input is 0, 0, all are 5 zeros, then which output will be activated? First 0. This will be activated. If last it is 1, then 1. Similarly, so on up till 31. So now coming to the working here, we have understood what is a decoder. For this decoder, I have the 8 OR gates which are attached. That is, each OR gates are connected to the output of a decoder. That is, for example, if you consider this OR gate, A7 OR gate, it has 31 inputs, as you can see. This is 0, 1, 2, 32 inputs, 1, 2, 3, 4, again middle, so on up till 28, 29, 30, 31. So each OR gate will have how many inputs? It will be having 0 to 31, that is 32 inputs. So generally OR gate, how we will be studying? This is a OR gate. So OR gate till now we have studied, this is a 3 input OR gate and this is a 4 input OR gate. Whereas here in our programming logic, we will be discussing OR gate like this. In the first slide I have told about introduction, that is perpendicular, or else to make it simple, this is a OR gate. I'll put one single line and 4 inputs are connected. That is, one single line is perpendicular to all the 4 inputs. That is, see here, one single line, it is perpendicular to all the inputs. That is, how many inputs we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up till 28, 29, 30, 31. 0 to 31 means 32 outputs. So total, each OR gate has 32 inputs. Decoder has 32 outputs, but our inputs have Our OR gate have how many inputs? Each OR gate they have 32 inputs. So how many OR gates we have? 8 OR gates. So 32 into 8, total of 256 connections. If we draw this complete logic diagram bigger, I'll be having how many intersections? I'll be having 256. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. Here middle are there, we need to consider. So in one row, I'll be having 32. 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. If I add all this, I will be getting 256 intersections. This is how the configuration of a read-only memory. And this read-only memory, that is our ROM, it is a non-volatile. It is one of the non-volatile type of a memory because the information which is stored in the memory is permanent. If the power goes off also, the data will be stored inside this memory. So this is the basic configuration of a read-only memory. Now we'll explain this. Now we'll see with respect to truth table. As you can see now, truth table, you have 5 inputs as usual. We have total of 8 outputs, that is A0 to A7 as an output. Now consider first input 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Second is 0. This is a normal truth table, 5 variable truth table. In class we have done till 4 variable. This is a 5 variable truth table which consists from 0 to 31. Which consists from 0 to 31. So first will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Next is 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Rest from 4 to 28 I have not written. Okay. In diagram also that I have not put. It will take a big truth table. So I have skipped that from 4 to 27. Then again I have written 28, 29, 30 and 31. So this is, imagine I have got the output. This is randomly I have put some outputs. Now this outputs I will put it in our read-only memory. Now consider first, this is A7. A7 it has got like inputs 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 0. Now go to, this is I have put a diagram. Similarly, the previous diagram I have put here read-only memory. Consider now A7. Consider here the OR gate A7. See here, verify the truth table. First, what we have in the 0? We have 1. We have 1 for a 0. Similarly, go for a diagram. For 0, what I have here? It is 1. If I have 1, put it by a cross here. If 1, put X, that is, it is called as a cross point, which is called as a temporary connection. Wherever you have 1 in the truth table, put as X. It is nothing but a contact. It is nothing but a contact here. It is called as a cross point. If you have 0, don't put anything. Keep it as it is, which is nothing but which describes as the permanent. Now, for example, I'll describe the first one, explain first one. A7 is 1. Okay. A7 is 1 for 0th input. So, for 0th input, our A7 is 1. So, put X mark. Then, go for again this one. For 1, what I have A7 is 0. A7 is 0. For 0, we should not put any of the X. So, as you can see here, for 1, I have not put any X. Similarly, see here. If you notice here 1 0 1 1. So X 0 X X. Wherever you have 1, put it as X. Wherever you have 0, leave it as X. So similarly the truth table you can put randomly. There is no explanation for truth, how output we have got. You can take in order to explain this read only memory, you can put truth table. However you want, you can take this zeros and 1. But remember, these inputs should be like this only. That is 0 to 31. If all are 1 1 1 1 1, it means 31. If you notice here, this is 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. That is 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 will be getting 31. So truth table is compulsory, output you can take randomly. So based on the output, remember, if you have 1, put it as X. If you have 0, don't put it as anything. So X is called as a cross point, which represents the temporary, and if 0, don't put anything. It is called as a permanent connection. This is how you need to explain the read-only memory.